Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another craft with me, crafting along with Sonya Stepto. I'm still on my first book and she's already on her third set, which is Everything Wings, and I can't wait to start that. So I have really set this up as best as I can with only being able to do 15 minutes at a time because of the upload. It makes it a little bit difficult, but I'm having so much fun making these and following along. So what I've done is I've set up some pages that we could just go ahead and go through and do. I don't have the time to, like do all the auditions and, show you my thought process sometimes because of my upload speed of my internet. So a few of these I went over 15 minutes and wound up having to upload them regularly. And the problem with that is when I upload regularly, it takes the last two videos that I did, it took 22 hours for one and 23 hours for the other one to upload. So I don't want to do my craft with me's that way. So I have to keep them under 15 minutes so I can send them straight from my phone right to YouTube. Because if I have to put them in my computer and then send them to YouTube, it just takes forever. And we live in the country. I've tried to look up on YouTube, like ways to go faster. But I'm just making a tuck spot out of my butterfly by only attaching the wings on the edges. So, but yeah, if you know of a better way to do uploads when you have a slower internet, let me know, because I haven't figured it out yet. And there was one video that I watched with a couple of, like computer type guys, and basically it said, how do I do this faster with, like a slow internet? And they said, you can't. So I think I may just be stuck doing them the way that I'm doing them. And then I just have this beautiful little flower, backed it on some file folder, and so you can use it as a journaling spot, and it also works as a tuck spot. And what I thought is so cool is by tucking it in there, it kind of makes it look like the butterfly is actually sitting on the flower. So I really loved the way that one looks. And like I said, we're just going to kind of try and get through these. Now, this one I haven't quite figured out yet. These are our little films or slides that we made a couple weeks ago. And I have my film strip here that I'm going to tuck them into. And I think I'm going to use this part of the strip here. I kind of thought about using, I don't know, I like the butterfly and I like the architecture here. So I think I'm going to attach these here. And do I want them to go towards the inside or towards the, no, I want them to go towards the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now and attach those. I'm going to cut this off right next to our little girl, because then I'll have her for something else. And then see what we have here for length. Okay, I'm going to have to trim off just a little bit on this end, and I think I'll glue it down first, and then I will cut that little extra bit off. So I need to go from this little dotted line here, and then I'm going to somehow, I want to attach the slides like with a string, so that they can tuck into the pocket, but they don't come out of the book, so they don't fall out because they are heavy. And I am going to sell this book if you are interested. I'm just going to do a silent auction, and it will be your bid plus shipping, United States only. I suppose if you wanted to pay shipping to another country, we could do that, but the shipping to other countries is just so expensive that would really, make it kind of out of price range. But I will put my email address in the description box, and if you are interested, just send me an email with how much you would like to pay for the book. Like I said, plus shipping. Shipping is $8 because I mail by priority mail. That way we can track it, because Papa loves to watch where things go before they get to where they're being delivered. So and then with the priority, I can track it and everything. So again, just let me know what you would like to bid. Starting bid would be $10. And you just send me an email, and if someone outbids you, I will let you know. And then from this video forward, I will put in the description box what the current bid is at that time, so that you'll know if you want to bid on it, where it's sitting at the time. So we're going to leave these for later, for the next video, because I haven't figured them out yet totally. But now we have that on there, and it's all set. So, and then on this one, I just added a couple of journaling cards, a ticket that I made, and then some flowers. And I just put those underneath this paper clip, which I added to the other side. Oops. Because I really did not want to, I didn't want to cover this page. Now it can be written on, it can be added to, but I thought it needed something. So I just added this little envelope that I believe I used a die cut to cut this out. And I added a paper clip to the back of it, put a little journaling card inside, and just clipped that to the top. What I like about putting these envelopes on the top of my books is then when you close them, you see this beautiful top on there. And so I just want to make sure that yep, I did. I caught those. Okay. And then the tissue papers are just there like as dividers. And I did go ahead and stamp the pages, lined pages, with my own line stamp that we made with string. And so the pages that are for writing, I did that. Now in here I have a couple of tickets. They're just made out of the roll of like cash register tape, so they're very thin. And so I have those in there. There's one that is decorated and two that can be decorated by whoever gets the book. We have our little envelope here, and I'm going to need to, it has just this little bit of paper in here, which is, again, I believe that this is one of a piece of the roll of register tape. But anyways, it's just a nice little journaling spot. And so that's in the back. And I thought I might put a little decorative one here in the front. So I do have to like finish up little tags and stuff. Then we have this one here. We have put lines on here. What's on there? Little tiny bit of washi tape that I cut off. And then this is our pocket that we did this way. And this one I'm going to leave because I just think that that looks very beautiful. And then we have our little pocket here. And I think there's only going to probably be just a couple more videos. Now on here, what I did was I have these pretty little books I got at a dollar store. And they just have really pretty paper in them. And so I took some of that paper. I colored my staples orange and brown so that they would blend in. And you know, I did this 2 times in this book. And the one time I ran out of staples and the middle staple was silver, it looked awful. You can't hardly see them because they blend in because I colored them. But, oh, I couldn't believe the difference. So, yeah, so coloring your staples with a permanent marker before you staple, and then you just staple them into your paper, that is a really effective way to dress up a plain staple. And so then I have this little ticket here, which is made out of cardstock. And so I'm just going to glue this as a pocket. And I think what I'm going to do, because it's a little larger than my page, is I am only going to glue it on this side and the bottom and leave it as a tuck spot this way so that it's easier to get the little paper pad in and out of there. And that's just like 3 or 4 pieces of paper that can be written on, used for grocery lists or whatever. And I have made this is a small one. I made it because Sonya was making a small one. But the thing I like about these small ones is you can carry them in your purse. So I really like that because a lot of times I will carry one in my purse. And then when I just, like if I'm like maybe having lunch or something and I want to just jot something down, well, that's the way I used to do it. I don't really go anyplace anymore, but, you know, then you've just got a little place, something to jot it down, and people that are around. they're always amazed with, like, well, kind of like, what is that? And, where did you get that? They just really, other people enjoy them. And that makes me happy that other people enjoy them. I'm going to look for something to put here. And I don't know if I have any. There's a little mushroom, but that's just, no, I don't like that at all. I was kind of hoping I did have some mushrooms left in here, but I don't know that I do. Orange flowers would look really pretty too. I kind of like that one. If I set that right, like it's sitting on top of the, that's really, really pretty, and it really looks nice. We're going to stop right there. It looks really nice with these over here. I think we'll put a little bit of ink on the edges. And I'm going to use my favorite, which is Vintage Photo. It's getting very low. I'm going to have to get another one of them. I'm going to move my book so that I don't get the little ink bits all over it. And then if I wanted, I could color. And I don't think I'm going to color it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put the ink on the little flower pot. But I could color that a different color if I wanted, but if I wanted to color it, I think I would want to color it yellow. And with the flowers being yellow, I don't think I would like the pot being yellow. There we go. That looks really nice. I'm going to sit that in there like it's sitting right on top of that tag. Or ticket, I guess it is. But I have really enjoyed this. I'm hoping to be done by Wednesday. And if you do want to make a bid on the book, I'm going to stop the bidding on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So if you would like to bid on it, please bid by then, because I would like to have this done by Wednesday so that I can start the Everything Wings book. I'm so excited. I've been collecting things up to play with that one. Okay, we're almost out of time. And oh, I like that. Should I edge the... I don't think I want to edge the edge of that paper. I like the way that that looks, except I want to get that up there. And then that's going to go in there. And then when you take that out, there's a beautiful surprise behind. So that is where we're going to just stop today. And hopefully I will have another video up tomorrow. Maybe I'll even have another video up today. Because I want to try and get through this. And then I do want to put something on it to close it. Or possibly just a little like envelope to put it in, like a fabric envelope to hold it in. But I think that it's turning out great. I love the way that it's looking. I hope you're enjoying this, and if you're playing along, I hope that you're enjoying that. And like I said, I'm going to start following along with Sonya's Everything Wings. And so if you want to play along with that too, that would be really fun. We love to just see your pictures and or your videos if you upload them, and let us know that you've uploaded them so we can watch them. So I'm just pulling that out because this is still wet. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it here because I don't want it to get glued down inside of there. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.